This message is for Suli Papi. Suli Papi, you fucking goblin. Suli Papi is a promoter in Miami. A promoter. If you're Suli Papi, go fuck yourself. You see that? Go fuck. I pull up to Vendome. I didn't even want to be there. Okay, my friends wanted to go. I didn't even want to be there. It is more exclusive to get a birthday party reservation at Chuck E. Cheese than it is to get into Vendome. Okay? It's not the fucking Delilah and it's not the Box London, all right? This is a club that is the embodiment of a cigarette butt, okay? My friend, all right, the week before, messaged Suli Papi and was like, hey, I'm out. You want to go? Like, I'll meet you at Vendome. I know you have a table. He was like, okay, cool. Meet me at 10. 10 rolls around and she does not go. She messages him a very nice message and says that she's not going to be able to make it. Keep that in mind. This is important. So she tells him, I'm not going to be able to make it. Whatever. We move on. Okay, a week later, a whole 7 days later, 7 calendar days later, we pull up and we get to the front of Vendome. Okay, and we are there and we're waiting. She texts him, he comes out and he starts talking to the main bouncer. The main bouncer is a bald man with a tattoo on his head. I just feel like if you have a tattoo on your scalp, you've seen some shit. Okay? They're speaking, right? And the bouncer, the bald one with the dragon tattoo, he turns to us and he says, we're not letting you in tonight. So my friend looks at Suli Papi, you fucking clown. Looks at Suli Papi and she's like, can you come here? Like, what's going on? And he's like, I'm standing right here. And so she's confused. She's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And so we can't go inside, right? We're not allowed to go inside. He tells her, only you can come in. Nobody else can come in. So she's like, I'm not going to leave my friends. So we walk away from the front of the line and my other friend reaches out to somebody else that she knows and she's like, hey, get us in. So the guy comes out and he's like, hey, I'll get you guys in. We're about to make our way in. And the girl with the dragon tattoo, he's like, no, can't let you in. Suli blacklisted us from going into Vendome because of what my friend did to him last week. Yeah, he waited a whole week to pay her back for not having shown up the week before. You're a weirdo. No, you're actually a weirdo. Like, you need help. So it gets worse. So we're shocked. I look at Suli and I make fun of his outfit, okay? He was wearing like an outfit that he looked like it's a ripoff of like Gucci from like DH Gate. No offense, if you like dupes, that's on you, whatever. But what you're not gonna do is wear a fucking fake designer and then deny us at the door. But Suli, I hope that when you're driving your Honda Civic, which is totally different from the Ferraris that you post on Instagram, you fucking weirdo, I hope that you hit a pothole really hard and your car just kind of teeter-totters into the hole and you get stuck there. I do hope that for you. To give you a perspective, this man looks like he chews Newports. He doesn't smoke them. He just grabs them and he chews them. That's what this man looks like. All right? And he had the nerve to text my friend and said that, and he said, you disrespected me because of what she did the week before. Are you good? And your friend was not, did not adhere to our code of Vendome. He tried to say that we were ugly to get into Vendome. Now, beauty is subjective, sure, but when you have a receding hairline and you look like you only eat marshmallows, I don't think you are the judge and the jury. For no jurisdiction on what looks good and what doesn't. And just so you're aware, just because you try to filter the women that come within your circle doesn't give you a greater advantage of sleeping with them. I know that might be hard for you to grasp, right? It might be hard for you to grasp because you look like you failed 3rd grade geometry. But yeah, that's not how that fucking works. You fucking clown. And this just pisses me off because I just feel like that's what's wrong with Miami. I was born and raised here. I love this city. I'm proud to be from here. And the people that I do know that I grew up with or people that I've just met are so beautiful. And then there's people like Suli Papi who leave their hometown and they come here and they want opportunity because this is a wonderful city to grow and like be who you want to be. But then they get wrapped up into this nightlife and they think that they have power over people, especially women. Like, you're a special type of weird if you get off on humiliating women in front of a club that literally looks like it's hanging on by a fucking thread. Like, you're sick. You're a weirdo. Like, you're actually a weirdo. And just to be clear, I didn't want to go into Vendome. I don't like clubbing. My friends really wanted to go. I was with them. Not a problem. But just so we're clear, I would rather take the Bright Line. All right? I would rather take the Bright Line as far as it could take me. Get off the train station, walk to a DMV, and lick the floor, than spend an hour in Vendome. But I was willing to do it because I was going to be doing it with my friends. But it's not the Delilah. It's nothing like fancy like that. And even if it was, who the fuck are you to be telling anybody that they're not good looking? What you need to do is you need to buy some Nutrafol, crush it up and snort it and replace whatever else you were snorting with some hair growth supplements. What you need to do is you need to walk into any Walgreens and pull out the fucking coupon that your mom probably gives you and pay for some Crest whitening strips. That's what you need. What you need is to go into any mental health clinic and ask if they still, by chance, do lobotomies. Because your frontal lobe, it needs help, buddy. So why don't you crawl back into your mother's basement and rethink your decisions and your Instagram name, because it actually equally makes me nauseous. Suli Papi. I could bet my life you've never even met your Papi. Because if you were raised by a real fucking man, you wouldn't be acting like that in front of a club that looks like it only accepts coin change. I can't stand you. You're exactly what's wrong with this city. And I hope that you get a swift reality check and a slap to the face. And for any woman that has ever been denied outside a club or just felt like they weren't pretty enough, just remember that men will have sex with a fucking bush. So their tolerance on what is beautiful and what isn't is very skewed. You're good. You're good. You're good. And to add to this conversation, there are real men, beautiful men, gorgeous men with good hearts and good souls and good everything, just goodness, just caramel wrapped in human flesh that would never, ever, 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 ever treat not only you, but anybody like this. They leave every place they occupied better than they found it. And that is something that Suli Papi would never fucking do. Anyway, love you.